Hello my readers, and welcome back to our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps us out. Or become a channel member if you want to, and hype up that video. Today we're going to read a silly Thanksgiving book, and it's called The Turkey Who Came for Thanksgiving. So let's get into it, shall we? It was Thanksgiving Day when the doorbell rang. Ding dong! That will be Grandma Doris, said Mom. I invited her over for lunch, and she went to answer the door. Through the bumpy glass, Grandma Doris looked a little different this year. Her chin was wobblier, her neck was bendier, and a giant flower had grown out of her head. But when Mom opened the door, it wasn't Grandma Doris at all. It was a wobbly-chinned, bendy-necked, rubber-headed turkey! "Happy Thanksgiving," said the turkey, waddling into the house. "What's for lunch?" Mom and Dad looked at each other with eyes like big round pumpkins. "It's not time for lunch," they said, "but we've made some pies. Would you like to try one?" So the turkey went into the kitchen and gobble-gobbled all the apple pie, all the pecan pie, and all the sweet potato pie, before muttering something about soggy bottoms. Then out reached the turkey with its long neck to gobble-gobble all the pine cone turkeys Daddy had spent 3 hours painting over the weekend. And then, when the pies were all gone, the turkey looked for something else it could eat. "This looks interesting," said the turkey, goggling a freshly iced Thanksgiving cake. "Is this what we're having for lunch?" Mom and Dad looked at each other with eyes like big round acorns. "It's not time for lunch," they said, "but we've baked a cake. Would you like to try some?" So the turkey shoved its beak through the soft icing and gobble-gobbled all the sugar pilgrims, all the marzipan gourds, and all the candy corn harvest piles, which would have been very bad for the turkey's teeth if it had any. Then out reached the turkey with its long neck to gobble-gobble all the flour cupcakes, which reminded the turkey of its Uncle Waddle for some reason. And then, when the cakes had all gone, the turkey looked for something else it could eat. Do I smell bread?" asked the turkey, sniffing our freshly baked tray of rolls. "Are these what we're having for lunch?" Mom and Dad looked at each other with eyes like big round harvest moons. "It's not time for lunch," they said, "but we have some rolls. Would you like to try one?" So the turkey flopped onto the kitchen counter and gobble-gobbled all the cornbread rolls, all the crescent rolls, and all the garlic butter rolls, until its breath smelt worse than Dad's socks. Then out reached the turkey with his long neck to gobble-gobble all the rolls of Christmas wrapping paper and all the rolls of toilet tissue from the downstairs bathroom. And then, when the rolls were all gone, the turkey looked for something else it could eat. "What are these?" asked the turkey, eyeing Dad's legendary pumpkin display. "Are these what we're having for lunch?" Mom and Dad looked at each other with eyes like big round balloons from the Thanksgiving Day parade. "It's not time for lunch," they said, "but we've made some pumpkin snacks. Would you like to try some?" So the turkey climbed into the display and gobble-gobbled all the pumpkin loaf, all the pumpkin muffins, and all the roasted pumpkin seeds, until its tummy was more pumpkin than a scarecrow's head. Then out reached the turkey with its long neck to gobble-gobble all the pumpkin-scented candles and all the glittery pumpkin ornaments from the mantelpiece. And then, when the pumpkin snacks had all gone, the turkey looked for something else it could eat. "What are these?" asked the turkey, peering into a see-through container. Are these what we're having for lunch? Mom and Dad looked at each other with eyes like big round apple pies. It's not time for lunch, they said, but we have some cranberry treats. Would you like to try some? So the turkey climbed onto the table and gobble-gobbled all the cranberry jelly, all the cranberry cookies, and all the cranberry sauce, which slipped down the turkey's throat like a big red Thanksgiving slug. Then out reached the turkey with its long, long neck to gobble-gobble all the red beads from Mom's necklaces, which were a bit crunchy, but sure did look a lot like cranberries. And then, when the cranberry treats were all gone, the turkey looked for something else it could eat. "What's through here?" asked the turkey, flapping into the dining room. The turkey gaped at the mouth-watering spread of food laid out on the table and the big silver dome at the center of the feast. "Is this what we're having for lunch?" Ding, ding, went the old clock on the mantelpiece. Mom and Dad looked at each other. "It's time for lunch." Slowly, Mom and Dad lifted the dome. "Would you care for a taste of our juicy, scrumptious, devilishly delicious green bean casserole?" "Is this what you're having for lunch?" asked the turkey. "Well, I'm not eating that." And with a quick gobble-gobble of disgust, the turkey went somewhere else for Thanksgiving that year. Are you like me? Did you think that there was going to be a turkey in that big covered dish? I certainly did. And I don't know why he could eat pine cones and Mom's necklace, but then think green bean casserole was gross? And he ate toilet paper. What a weird turkey. Oh well, happy Thanksgiving, and stick around so I can see you in another story.